Are you serious? Did you honestly just do it, Oh, hello there. You probably guessed what this video is about. It's about gaming. And that's right, this is a gift guide for gamers for 2017. And I've decided to make this video extra special by teaming up with Best Buy to give away 2 laptops to the charity of my choice. I chose the We charity because they're fantastic and they do a good job of providing kids who need an education with tools. So I think these 2 laptops will be perfect for that. But don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I'm also giving away $200 worth of gift cards to the winner of my choice.
Round 1.
So first up, sorry about that, forgot I had the headset on. These are the SteelSeries Arctis 3 headset. These are great because not only are they comfortable on your head with this lovey-dovey little band on top, you get 0 head fatigue. They're also very comfortable to wear with the very cushiony ear pads. They're like little pills of joy that rest on the side of your head. You have a mic that goes in and out like this, which is fantastic, so it won't get caught in your chair. But the cool thing about this headset is the fact that it's Bluetooth and wired. So if you run out of battery, you can still plug it in and still keep going. Compatible with everything, PC, Xbox, PlayStation 4, works with all that stuff. Great. Now they are a little expensive and I do have a suggestion for those people who are on a budget. You can also look at the HyperX Cloud Stingers. I don't have them here, I left them at home, but they're affordable and they also sound great.
Round 2.
You hear that? That's the sound of a quality wireless gaming mouse. In fact, the best one you can get on the market. This is the Logitech G903. It's so good that even some esports professionals use it on Saturdays between 3 and 4 a.m. It's so good that there's weights on the bottom to weigh it down to customize to your own preferences. And it's so comfortable to use, especially if you're left-handed like myself because it's ambidextrous. Now here's the main selling point of this mouse. It can be wirelessly charged on this power mat, which is sold separately whenever you want. So if I continuously use this, I don't have to worry about charging it every 3 days or 4 days. Now, if you don't want to buy the mat, it will only last 32 hours, then you'll have to charge it. And if you don't feel like charging it, you can leave it plugged into the cable if you really want to. Now, this is a little bit expensive and a lot of people out there might not want something like this. And if you do, bring in the cheap one. You can look at the Razer Atheris. This bad boy right here is small, it's portable, it works with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and it fits comfortably in a bag. And it's also really good for gaming.
Round 3.
Dear Santa, I've been good this year. All I want is a friend to love me like this keyboard. This is the Corsair Vengeance Mechanical K95 RGB keyboard. It's beautiful, has a comfortable wrist pad to rest your hands on. You have a hunky-dory volume control in the top right-hand corner, which makes you feel like a DJ, and the RGB lighting can be changed to any color you want. Now, the reason why this is more expensive than the other Corsair keyboards is because of the function keys on the left-hand side. You can pretty much bind this to anything you want. The switches are brown, which means they're kind of in the middle, so they're perfect for productivity and fantastic for gaming. It's beautifully made out of anodized aluminum, so it fits comfortably on your desk. But if you want something a little bit cheaper and doesn't take as much real estate up, there's also another one by Corsair called the Straff. This is also a Vengeance keyboard. It supports RGB. You don't have the function keys, and instead of doing brown switches, you have red instead. And they're just a little bit more mushy and better for gamers. You still have the hunky-dory volume control in the right-hand corner for DJing, and of course you can go ahead and change the RGB lighting around whenever you want.
Round 4.
My favorite part of this video, talking about laptops, especially gaming laptops. This is a very hot topic for the holiday season, and I got a bunch that you guys are gonna like. First one is the budget gaming laptop, the one that's under $1,000, and that goes to the Dell Inspiron 7000. This thing is very affordable, has a good keyboard, it has a GTX 1050 or 1050 Ti if you decide to go something a little bit more powerful. The design is good and it's just very well made. Now they do have a new model, the Dell 7577, which I have right here. This one retails for about $1,000. If you're looking at this one, you might want to consider the Acer Predator Helios 300 instead. Unlike the Dell, the Acer Predator Helios comes with a Core i7 processor instead of an i5, and just like both of them, you get a GTX 1060 inside. So under $1,000, Dell Inspiron 7000. Around $1,000, get the Acer Predator Helios 300.
Round 4.
Now for my favorite gaming laptops of the year, the Acer Triton 700 and the Asus Zephyrus. These things are beautiful, they're slim, they're portable, and they have a GTX 1080 inside. That's the new Max-Q design. The reason why these are so important is because they changed the industry this year. You're now able to buy such a powerful laptop and travel with it, and it doesn't take much space in your apartment or in your house. Now these are expensive. They both retail for around $3,000 and they come with the latest specs. So you get an i7 7700 HQ processor, you get up to 16 gigabytes of RAM in the Zephyrus or 32 in the Triton 700, and they have super unique designs. If I open them up and show you, you're gonna be blown away. So on the Asus and the Triton, the keyboards are on the lower end of the laptop. This was done because all the cooling has to happen on the top. Now with the Asus, it's just kind of like a metal pad, whereas on the Triton, you can actually see the heat pipes going across underneath the glass. Now the cool thing about this glass on the Triton is also a trackpad, so I can move my finger around and you'll see scrolling on the screen. They're both mechanical keyboards. I find the Triton to have a better keyboard, but the Asus has a really cool touchpad on the right-hand side. You could turn it on and a numpad will show up and you can use that to type in numbers and so on and so forth. Now, if you're a lefty like myself, you're gonna wanna gravitate towards the Triton 700 just because the touchpad makes a lot more sense. But if you like the design better of the Asus Zephyrus, this one might be more for you.
Round 5.
Now to address the elephant or alien-fint in the room, this is the Alienware 17R4. This is the Mac truck of gaming laptop. This is the thing you buy when you don't want to buy a desktop computer, but you want something big enough that can be upgraded down the road. This thing is a tank, but it's gorgeous with its metal design and its plush keyboard. Tons of RGB lighting for days that one day you might be looking at it and all of a sudden you get a stroke from all the colors. Now this thing is great for a desktop replacement. It supports VR. It's also using a GTX 1080, but it's not a Max Q1080, so it's using a full-size one. So you're gonna get that sort of same speed as a regular GTX 1080 on a regular computer. Now, everything inside is upgradable. You can take the back off yourself and put in new RAM, put an additional hard drive down the road if you wanna upgrade it. I love this thing. The keyboard is very comfortable. It's also using Tobii eye tracking, if that's something that interests you. It allows you to move objects on the screen using your eyes.
Round 6.
Are you a gamer? Have you ever gamed before and sometimes you'll be listening to your buddy on the other side of the ocean talking to you and all you hear is well, that's because not only does he sound like Donald Duck, he has a shitty microphone. And if you're serious about gaming, you know how important audio quality is. That's why I'm recommending the Blue Spark Blackout XLR microphone, which not only sounds great, it looks great. It's great for podcasters, it's great for serious gamers, and you just connect it to your amp to your computer, and you have some of the best audio on the internet. Now, it does cost $200, but it does come with a shock mount, which is usually sold separately with a lot of other products. And if that's still over your budget, take a look at Blue's website because they have cheaper microphones that also sound great.
Round 7.
And now for the finale, the brand new Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro. Both of these gaming consoles are absolutely amazing, and choosing one is very simple. If you want the best one for entertainment purposes and you want 4K gaming, get the Xbox One X. It just does that a little bit better. But if you want those exclusive titles in a higher or bigger library, then get the PS4 Pro. It's also $100 cheaper, which is something to consider about. Save a little money over the holidays. Both of these are great products. Links to everything will be in the description down below. So that pretty much wraps up the gaming gift guide of 2017. Thank you, Best Buy, for making this happen, and I can't wait to give those laptops to someone out there who actually needs them. Like I said before, I'm also giving a $200 gift card away. Make sure to comment below, share the video, tell your family. There's a bunch of other gift guides coming. I hope everyone's having a holly jolly Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next gift guide.